So children, now we will see the tissue that is formed by a combination of such meristematic cells is called the meristematic tissue. The meristematic tissue is distributed in actively growing parts of the plant, and that actively growing parts, as you know, that the tip of the plant, the shoot part and the root parts and etc. And you can see it in the flowering parts also, where buds are arises. Here is the diagram. You can see that the apical meristem is found at the top, intercalary is found in the middle, and lateral meristem is found in the sides of the stem. So depending on the location of this meristematic tissue, it is given different names. As you can see, the apical means top. That is why this meristem or this tissue is called as a apical meristem. And in the second point, intercalary, why this meristem is known as an intercalary? Because it is found in the middle portion. And as similarly, lateral meristem is called as a lateral meristem because it is found in the lateral sides. Now permanent tissues consist of differentiated cells and is formed from the meristematic tissue. This point has to be clear to you children, because, and this is very important also, because permanent tissues consist of differentiated cells, while our meristematic tissues are meristematic cells are the undifferentiated cells, right? So this is very important point to note down in your note copy, that meristematic tissues are undifferentiated and it is a differentiation point also, and permanent tissues are the differentiated cells, and it is formed by the meristematic tissues. So permanent tissues forms by the meristematic tissues. So the differentiated cells are those that cannot divide anymore and cannot change into any other type of cells. So differentiation meaning has to be clear to you children, because it is very important to note that differentiated cells never divide again. They form a definite shape, they can take a definite shape, they took a particular function, and whole life they perform in that particular shape and perform a definite function. So here is the types. Simple permanent tissue. Here you can see the chlorenchyma and the parenchyma, right? So there are the three types are found. One is the chlorenchyma, second is the parenchyma, and third is the sclerenchyma. One by one we will see. So it was all about the simple permanent tissue. Now we will be moving with its various types. So a tissue made up of such differentiated cells is called permanent tissues. So this permanent tissue is formed from the meristematic tissue, that is the cells of the meristematic tissue gets converted or changed to non-dividing permanent tissue, and this was the feature of permanent tissue, which I have told you in the permanent tissue type video. So in that video I have told you that the permanent tissues are not dividing or not changeable, not convertible. So here this is the picture. With the help of this picture or this video you can understand the process of differentiation. This process of conversion of the undifferentiated dividing cells or meristematic into differentiated or non-dividing cell. The first picture, the first video is what is saying that the cell is not meristematic capacity, and later on it divided, and when it divides, when it becomes two, it becomes a permanent tissue. It takes a quality of a permanent tissue. So the permanent tissue is formed from meristematic tissue as a result of cell differentiation. Write down this point. It is very important that permanent tissue is formed from meristematic tissue as a result of cell differentiation. The previous video which you have seen, this video is a type of, is showing you the differentiation point of the tissue. So once the permanent tissue is formed, it cannot change into tissue type. Alright, so permanent tissue is further divided into two types, simple permanent and the complex permanent tissue.